ain't going to American Idol no time soon.
Whew.
Or X Factor.
Whew. That was from the heart. That was hearty.
Tell. You look like you out of breath.
That was a hearty one. That was all from the diaphragm.
You got our audience member laughing.
Listen, that's fine. That's fine. She's our studio audience. When we press applause, you applaud. Applaud, winch.
Week 6 of...
They still ain't cancel us. By them, we mean us. We ain't cancel ourselves.
The Cure.
Whoop, whoop.
So, how was your, almost a week since we last met?
It's been a week. I seen you Saturday. So, as everybody knows, my birthday was Friday.
There's a picture on the Cure podcast on IG.
Yeah, we have an IG. Please follow us and all that good stuff. But yeah,
with our first host from last week.
Yes, who was also at my birthday party, and it was just a dope weekend. Friday I went out to dinner, hung out with people that will not be named, and then after that,
Did you have fun?
Yeah, this is how you always wrote me in. Nope, not today, not on today. Nope. Yes, I had fun. We had a surprise.
The AD surprise you.
Okay, see, there you go. See, as I said, Saturday it was a surprise birthday party. That wasn't a surprise because I'm a great detective and I found out.
But you like how I tweeted you? That same
you
night?
did tweet me.
I was like, hey, so where the movements at tonight? I said, where the movements at? She looking at me like I'm crazy. I said, where the movements at?
Don't address her.
And you said that, you just out for the,
I was like, I'm down for the ride
right now.
Cause listen, my brain was already spinning. I already had ideas, man.
I mean, you should have seen my Snapchat though, cause I was just like, I was giving it all the way, and I was like, oh snap, I'm at Alicia's house,
legit
80's house.
I didn't. Until you said the name. Until you just said the name. Every week it's more and more with you, son. Every week.
I mean, I'm sure our listeners already know.
No.
So continue. How was your birthday?
Pajama party, fun,
cool,
great stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Great stuff. You upset me already. We had 2 minutes.
How was brunch? I couldn't make it to brunch.
Brunch was cool. It took us forever to get some bread, and then they macaroni. It gave me like bite size, like Costco, the Costco sample version of macaroni.
You should have told them you a macaroni cheese connoisseur.
Listen, they don't know. They gonna get a horrible rating on Yelp. They just gonna wait and find out.
That's messed up.
Yeah, that's life. Thank you for everybody that came out and supported. I appreciate it. All that good stuff. And yeah, how was your weekend?
I was with Friday with our other cousin. Saturday at your thing. And I was watching Back to the Future all day Saturday. I don't know why. And we have a guest.
No.
I really have to find a way how to start pausing. I mean, like cutting.
We really
properly.
just need to just stay at that studio. That's what I've realized.
But anywho, and Sunday I had an event to go to, but I couldn't make it. I couldn't make it, and I had to go to somewhere else. But
I just remembered something from my birthday.
What?
I went to the Brilliant Idiots live show.
Yeah, I seen that last night.
I met Charlamagne. I meant to slide him on mixtape, but I ain't have a USB and whatnot.
Let me tell y'all something real quick. To our listeners and our critics.
Oh, here we go. We have critics. We made it.
Look, we are busy people outside of these mics.
Yes.
Yesterday couldn't happen. I had a job function and
you got texts about this too?
Yes.
Man.
And I'm like, wow, I didn't know that y'all really cared that much, but hey, we have lives.
I woke up to a message. They was like, how dare you and your cousin not put this show out to... I was like, are you paying me?
My coworker was like, what I'm supposed to listen to during lunch now. I'm like...
The radio, nigga.
I'm like, yo, okay. But we have lives. We had a job function.
We appreciate the love.
His boo surprised him with the Brilliant Idiots.
I mean, you already done. You know what? Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, it's going to be random times that our shows is not going to come out on time.
Yeah.
Like we record. Before I even get too deep, happy Veterans Day to all our vets.
Yeah. To the troops and all that good stuff.
Yep. And by the time the show comes out, this would be Happy Friday Eve.
It's coming out. Friday Eve. See, didn't catch that.
Thursday. See,
there we go.
So you want to get to these topics now?
Yeah, sure. You already know where we going first. Rick Ross and 50 are rekindling my high school years with this beef.
They are just I feel like this is the new Biggie and Tupac.
No,
But
because
this
if one
is
of them
the
die, we
more-
won't really miss them like we miss Biggie and
that's what I
Tupac.
was just telling somebody, and I feel like I don't know.
Because if Ross dies, I might never have to hear from Meek Mill again, and I'd be okay with that.
I think everybody would be okay, but 50 is responsible for paying his Rick Ross' first baby mom $5 million
Because he leaked that sex tape, which was hilarious.
And 50 went on Instagram. 50 went on Instagram, is going back and forth with Rick first by posting this photo of a Rick Ross T-shirt. You see his man boobs.
Which I want that. I want that T-shirt. I want that for next Halloween. I want that for next Halloween.
That's weird.
I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but I got some ideas.
And Rick Ross responded, like, I feel like Instagram is the new, like,
beef, like the
beef.
playground. It's
like,
the playground where
why
you
don't
meet
people
during lunch.
like rap anymore?
Because
like,
nobody
they both
wants,
rappers.
Because nobody wants to hear 50 rap anymore, and nobody wants to hear Rick Ross try to diss people. Last time Rick Ross tried to do a diss record was when.
Did he have beef with anybody besides 50? I feel like this is the only beef I ever heard about with Rick Ross.
Last time I knew Rick Ross had beef, it was with women when he's talking about putting the Molly in the drink, and he lost them endorsements.
And that was his fault. But he responded on Instagram saying, forced into bankruptcy. Now the donkey is 50 Cent working for MMG merch. I was laughing at when I seen that. Yeah, because he's trying to say the T-shirt would be like $2.95.
Bro, the one that had me laughing was when he was talking about putting his son to work. When I heard that,
I feel like when you diss somebody, this should be left out. They didn't do nothing wrong.
No, once you are past the age of 5, it's fair game.
It's not 50's fault that 50's son don't even like him. Like,
listen, it's fair game, man. That's what made it even better. You know what made it dope? If 50's son would have commented under it and be like, "Bet, I'm gonna send you my resume."
50 actually did threaten Rick Ross later on that weekend.
Yeah, I seen that.
And Rick Ross also put out what they say, quote unquote, is a diss to 50.
Yeah, Where Y'all At remix. Refuse to listen to it.
I listened to about 30 seconds of it, and I honestly couldn't just get into it, so I just had to turn it off.
I have to be in the right mindset to listen to Rick Ross, and I'm just not in that mind.
I feel like I gotta be in the right mindset to listen to MMG. Period.
Nah, chill. I can listen to Wale all the time.
Wale, I had to be in impaired state of mind.
Wow.
Because I feel like Wale is like another Drake to me, and I had to be in my feelings to listen to Wale.
Okay, that's understandable. But the whole thing about this 50 and Rick Ross beef led to the biggest thing, the best part of
50 just had problems all weekend.
Yes, because now Vivica Fox and her transformer face came out the woodworks.
And her weird boob job.
Vivica Fox used to be so sexy.
Muscles. Like, you could see the dent. It's like a crater.
No, Vivica used to be so sexy, and now it's just like, I don't know what the hell is going on with her face. I feel like, like when the Transformers, like they're mid-transform, that's what I feel like Vivica's face is in right now. It's mid-transform.
Like Optimus?
Yes, possibly. Or she looks like the Autobot symbol. Like
Decepticon.
Oh, that's fine. Regardless, either one. Pick one. But so
she was on some What's Happening with Andy. I forgot his name. I think it's Andy.
Gay white man.
Yeah. And she asked him a question about 50. And Vivica called him a booty snatcher, and they put up the XXL magazine cover
of him and Soulja Boy, which, by the way, that did look very sus.
First of all, that cover is so old, and we already said that cover is like so sus.
Yeah, but regardless, still sus. I mean, my whole thing is
that's when 50 was hot and Soulja Boy just came out.
Listen, that's not where I'm coming with. I'm just mad she called him a booty snatcher when she was the one licking booty.
50 responded saying she just mad because I let her eat my booty one time. Is like something about 50 Shades of Grey, something like that.
Have you read 50 Shades of Grey?
I'm actually I'm actually reading it.
Wow.
I'm actually reading it, and they're very like that author is very creative.
Lost a little bit of respect for you.
I don't care.
Lost a little bit.
That book is very creative. Like, I don't understand where these white. I mean, sorry, I don't understand where these
black people cannot be racist. It's called being a bigot. That's what I was told. So don't worry. Speak your mind.
Who told you that? 80?
No, It was remember the girl who I told you last week was telling me that you're not supposed to call girls females? It was her.
Out cold?
No, it wasn't Danielle.
Oh.
Also, shout out to Danielle. She met Dormtainment today and didn't know who Dormtainment was before she met them. Well, regardless. No one told you to talk. Nobody asked you, Patrice!
You got corrected. I just let it happen because I was like, oh, okay.
God!
But yeah, 50 just had a lot of problems this week.
Man, listen.
50 is just...
This is the most we talked about 50 since Get Rich or Die Trying, so he needs to love this.
And in that movie, that was a lot too, because he got shot 7 times instead of 9.
Yo, you remember when we was watching the movie
and we was counting it?
We stood up. It was like, 1!
In the movie theater.
In the movie theater on like opening night, it's me, him, but like 4 or 5.
All of our cousins.
All of our cousins. We all stood up. 1, 2. And then when it got like to the 9th one, they ain't show it. And we was pissed.
I think the only part I got from that movie was... I like that song, Best Friend.
Best Friend was dope. Best Friend and Window Shopper was my songs.
Yeah. And we get Snapchatted.
This
show is...
We are hitting rock bottom before we... God damn. Speaking of rock bottom, let's talk about...
Gabby wants y'all to leave her alone.
Oh, I was going to skip that because as you know, I haven't been watching TV because I'm on...
You didn't watch Empire
I haven't
last
watched
week?
anything.
Empire...
I am... Listen.
For the first 30 seconds, Gabby made me feel bad about my own life. I was like, wow, Gabby has a man.
Who was her sex
And I'm
scene
at
with?
home watching Empire by myself. Well, actually, I probably was watching it with my brother. I was like, yo, go Gabby.
Bruh, listen.
Precious, you do that.
Listen, no.
Then she put her leg around him, and his whole, like, half his body disappeared because he was, like, skinny. But she put her leg around him.
Listen, I'm going to Google it.
And I was like, oh.
I'm going to Google it.
Then I felt so bad because I'm like, as the show progressed, the guy name is Jay Papa, and I feel like only reason why he slept with her is because he wants to get to the top, and that's the only way he knows.
Listen,
we probably won't find out till tonight, so which is why we need to hurry up this podcast. I need to be home by 9.
Listen, I don't know if I've said this to you but I'm going to say this now. I am on a silent strike on TV.
AD told me.
Yeah, my family call themselves switching from Fios to Time motherfucking
You know what I like
Warner.
about Time Warner though?
What?
They allow you to start the shows back from the very beginning.
Don't care. Time Warner is boo-boo. I'm sitting here. I'm trying to play 2K. I'm lagging. I haven't experienced lag since like high school. And I'm like, I can't even play my online games. I was like, no, I don't need this. I'm on a strike. Is my strike working? Probably not. But my voice will not be heard.
You should tell Gabby to sit on them.
But also, I just seen the scene when she wrapped. I Googled it. I see when she wrapped the leg.
And he disappeared, right?
Yeah.
For the first, like I said, 30 seconds when that show came on, I felt so bad about my life. I was like,
he must really want it.
I gotta give me a girl. Like this is ridiculous.
He must really want it bad because me, I don't know if it would work.
He wants to get his way to the top.
It wouldn't
Makes
work.
you wonder that if that's how it really works in this music industry.
Listen, hey. Well, I'd continue being a mixtape rapper because I ain't about to do it. I'm not. No, sir. There's a limit to what I could do. That's way past it. I can't.
But she said leave her alone and let her be great.
That's you can be great, make that money. But you gonna get these jokes.
She's a big girl and she just was having fun doing the love scene.
Yes, listen, which is all fine. But she's a celebrity. She's gonna get these jokes, just like we get these jokes. I get jokes for being regular. She gonna get these jokes.
I get back to that because I want to know what that means.
Bro, listen, like you've been in our family. We don't get clowned for any and everything.
I don't get clowned. I try to stay Switzerland.
Okay, I get.
I don't make fun of nobody in this family.
You don't make fun of Ashley?
That don't count.
Shout out to our cousin Ashley.
She gonna hate us, but one day she just gonna call about this whole family.
Listen,
I'll be like, Ashley, look, I hate them too. I gotta save myself.
Listen, people used to always tell Ashley's the Meg of the family. I never believed it until that time we was playing some question game.
We talking about her.
I'm sorry. When we played some question game. and someone said something about an areola, and she was like,
"Have you ever licked an areola?"
And then she was like, "Isn't that a part of your eye?"
I was like, "Wait." I was like, "Ashley, do you know what that is?" She's like, "Yeah, the eye." And she pointed towards the eye, and I was like, "Oh Lord."
And from that moment on, I was like, "Oh, Meg."
Poor Ashley.
But yeah, so
Back on topic.
back on some type of topic. Since we're already hitting the bottom, let's talk about how Oprah was trying to help the Kardashians and big them up.
Big up to the Kardashians. That's how y'all Jamaicans say it.
Boom, 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 boom.
Big up to the Kardashians.
Donald Levy.
Courtney, Chloe, and Kim, holla at me.
Rocking you. All right, now
More fire.
So, pretty much, there was a man last week. What was his name? Tim Gunn or something like that?
Honestly, I skimmed through this article.
Listen, it was a man last week he's a big fashion wig. Mm-hmm. He was saying that the Kardashians are pretty much useless for anything. They're not needed, blah, blah, blah. Things that we would say every day.
I feel like everybody felt the same way.
So then now Oprah was on a radio show this week, and she said
she need to come on the Cure podcast.
Man, listen, we get Oprah, we made it. Because she's going to give us that book stamp, then it's going to be a wrap. So basically, Oprah went on the radio show and began to say that you don't understand how hard the Kardashians work.
Who worked? Kim only is the only one that was on her knees working.
Yeah, she barely was on there. I told you. We keep bringing this tape up. Like, we're going to, you know what we should do? We should have like a house, like a party, and just have a quiet, like have the sex tape on in the background and just look at it. Like, movies without music, without sound.
I probably will be in my phone.
What? But yeah, so she said she goes on to continue to say, I went to film them as a family. I couldn't believe how hard they work. So I disagree that they don't work. They have become their own iconic phenom in this country and abroad. You don't get to that point by not doing work.
Who said this, Oprah?
Yes. Oprah was there with them for what? 1 day. And because they act like what was the work, Oprah?
I feel like
what was the work?
They paid Oprah to say that.
Listen,
honestly, I can't see Oprah saying that.
If Oprah has said that, Oprah is slowly giving in to old age, and I will be upset. But enough. Listen, since we're gonna stay on this Kardashian train.
No, he's not a Kardashian. Tell you the truth. She's not a Kardashian son.
His mama named him Bruce. I'm gonna call him Bruce.
Did you see Crystal's shout out from Crystal from the Reed? She posted up a picture of him, she and Chris together at the award. I think it was at the award.
Crystal done sold out, yo.
It was. No, I can't say it was a nice picture.
Crystal
they both looked like they was wearing
Listen.
Kylie and Kendall's dresses.
Bruh, I'm not even going. You ain't gonna slander. You ain't gonna talk bad about my baby mama in front of me like that.
And they saying they're actually partying with them at the age of 63 or something like that.
All I know is Bruce / Caitlyn. Bruce / Caitlyn. Brucelyn. That's what I'm gonna call her. Brucelyn. Brucelyn has accepted the award for Woman of the Year.
How?
Glamour magazine.
He was a woman for a full 6 months.
He still has a penis.
Just because I don't get these award shows.
I don't get these award shows. I slowly have given up on society because in the same vein.
How do you get somebody who's been a woman for a half a year?
I mean, he got off with murder. He got off he got away with murder.
Yeah, because Bruce did it, not Caitlyn.
Wait. So it's like Superman Clark Kent showed up and was like, I had no parts in this. That's Superman.
Look, if y'all want to get away with murder, that's the only way, I feel.
You got to go turn to a woman.
Sex change.
Yo. What if
that's the only way.
What if that's it? What if that's what you got to do? You just got to go.
They got no proof. He got a whole new Social Security in Noah.
No, he don't.
He do.
No, he don't.
Yes, he do.
What?
She's Caitlyn.
What? So that means I can change my name to Bruce Jenner. I can claim all his stuff.
I heard with sex. No, you have to change your sex. But I heard with sex changes, they give you a whole new identity, like on Social Security and all.
Us Americans have too much time on our hands for some of this.
It was a nice speech, but I just don't deserve. I don't think he deserved it.
He was a woman, or
for a full 6 months,
or a half breed for. Has it even been 6 months? I thought this happened in like August.
Nah, this happened like I want to.
June?
He came out I want to say maybe April-ish. But I mean, everybody been knew about it. It was on the blogs and stuff like earlier this year. But when he did that Diane Sawyer thing, it was like April-ish.
Man, listen. All I know is
I just feel like it was other women.
America has too much time on their
like
hands.
that one who became the judge at the age of 25. Like they should have invited her.
Oh my God, her. The soldier who lost her limbs and continued to. Man, listen, it's a lot of
I would
people.
even take Crystal from the Reed to be Woman of the Year.
Man,
about white people.
See, no, that's not that bad. Like me, I'd have went to. You could have went and got Precious to be Woman of the Year for having a sex tape on prime time, and she could have got it, and I'd have been okay.
She actually had more action than Kim.
Man, listen, don't get me started on that, Kim. Listen, you know how I feel about that tape, yo. You know how I feel. It's 2 sex tapes that are the worst of the worst. That. And that, I'm sorry, I didn't put my phone on silent.
Every time we start the show, I tell him to put his phone on silent.
You didn't tell me this week. That's your fault. But as I said, that Kim Kardashian sex tape and that Mimi one were the worst sex tapes I have ever seen.
I feel like Mimi's was better than Kim's though.
Slightly, because she did acrobats.
Because she used props too.
Yeah, she had props. That don't count. But
she was creative.
Yeah, I guess.
The things that you do for Love and Hip Hop money.
Man. Well,
to remain relevant on Love and Hip Hop.
But they only relevant till Mona says she don't need them no more. Then you never hear from them. Could we address Love and Hip Hop? Why are they always in the studio and nothing ever comes out?
You watched yesterday? No.
I don't watch TV.
Why?
I silent strike.
There's not that much Netflix in the world to be watching.
Every week you come over here, what am I watching?
Netflix, but there's not that much Netflix in the world.
Only time I watch TV, it's been a few times. It was like certain basketball games. I was like, damn, I gotta.
There's an ESPN app.
I know, but listen.
Well, you're not trying hard enough.
Listen, I told you, I have moments of weakness. I can't do that well. I'm sorry. Damn it. Listen. But they never come back to Love and Hip Hop. They never come out with anything. Only person I heard that came out with something was K. Michelle, and I just can't wait till she disappears.
She's the only prospect from that show.
Jim Jones was already hot before.
Yeah, you don't count that though.
Well, K. Michelle.
I mean, K. Michelle was out too, but she wasn't out like how she is now.
K. Michelle was nowhere. Speaking of K. Michelle, I heard whispers that she's about to get that booty reduced. How do you feel? I know you love her.
That's Babe. She follows me on Twitter.
What?
I didn't tell you this?
Oh, I'm about to slander her right now.
2 summers ago, she followed me on Twitter.
I'm going to make you retweet it so she don't follow you.
We are going so off track, but can you retweet my tweet for Tamar Braxton? She hates me.
No.
And she blocked me.
No, I don't like her either.
I just need her to see my tweet.
No. She be all right.
She's in the hospital.
Recover soon.
I guess.
Blah. But
yeah, I feel bad. K. Michelle, she don't need to reduce her body. But
that's the only reason she's important.
She's actually she's talented. Don't do that.
Only reason she's out here is because Keyshia Cole went and got married and became happy. She
blocked me too. Can you retweet?
What do you be doing, son?
Honestly, don't know. Cause honestly, I be just tweeting them, and I say, oh, let me see if they try to retweet my stuff, and when I click on their page, it said this user has blocked me. You know who else blocked me?
My God,
Young Berg.
That's a life victory. You applaud yourself.
You know who else blocked me?
Add some claps on this part.
Carly Red from Love and Hip Hop.
From Love and Hip Hop. I don't know who the hell that is.
Oh, you don't watch ATL. You know, audience. You know who that is?
No.
Carly Red.
She don't watch Love and Hip Hop either. She on the TV strike with me.
Oh boy.
We will not support this trash cable. Viva la Fires!
when this episode airs, you should actually tag them on Twitter.
I'm going to. I'm like, yo, can I get a free 4 months for myself?
Tell them to listen to around 24-ish, 30 part.
Man, listen. But I'm sorry, I wanted to address this because in the vein of Caitlyn or Braitlyn, did you hear about these 2 school teachers that lost their job because they would not yield to the wishes of these 2 male parents?
Because their son is transgender.
No. Their daughter
is transgender.
One day came home for a weekend, went home, came back with a short haircut, and the parents demanded that they call her Johnny. And the teachers was like, me. Your daddy's name is Sally. I'm gonna call you Sally. So they lost their jobs because they wouldn't give in to that, because they said they would not respect the child's gender identity at 6 years old.
Really?
What the hell kind of decisions can you make at 6 years old?
I had a story, but I don't know if it's kind of, if I could tell it on the show.
Don't do it. If you scared, if you questionable, don't do it. But
it's involving kind of like the same thing on my job. Like,
no, don't do, nope, not doing it. So my whole thing is, at 6 years old,
just let the child be free. Like, they still learning about themselves.
Like I think I said on the other episode, if my child came to me saying, "Daddy, I think I identify as this," at 6, I'm like, "Baby, first of all, the fact that you could say identify and use it in the correct sentence, I am proud of you. We're going out to dinner." Second of all,
I'll be like, I'll let you have it.
No. Second of all, I'll be like, listen, live your life some more, get some life lessons under your belt, and then come back to me when you're like 18.
And that's the thing. The child's 6. The child, she or he, is still learning about themselves. Who knows? They probably would be back to a girl when they turn 18.
Like, there's a difference between you like to dress up as a boy. You could be a tomboy. That's fine. I don't care. We can play basketball together, baby. Let's go. Let's go play ball. But no, you're not going to tell me you identify with this. And then the people that be like, "Oh, I knew ever since I was born at 3, I knew that this was wrong." You don't remember from being 3.
Yeah, I honestly feel like you can only remember from the age 10 and up of like what's really going on.
You're not in a place to make this type of life decision. I'm sorry. Like, and the teachers getting fired, they lost their job because the teacher went on to say that they didn't want to go by these new rules because they didn't want to put the child up at risk for being teased by other kids or confusing the other kids.
And as a teacher, you should nip that in the bud. Like, you shouldn't let that happen. Let them get teased. Like, there was an incident actually at my place of employment that a kid called this other kid trans, and my boss at the time just happened to be there and just said, "No, they just free. They just free to do whatever they want." The kid is 6 years old. Like, let them beat them.
Listen, all I'm saying is,
society
at
today
6,
is crazy.
the only thing you should be worried about.
I feel like
is
I don't feel bad
Pokemon.
for the teachers.
I feel bad for teachers, but it also.
No, I don't feel bad from those teachers that got fired.
Oh yeah, that's terrible. The teachers are, they got lawyers. They lawyered up. They're about to get something.
They ain't getting nothing.
No, they didn't. You want me to tell you how? Because now they threw religion into it, so they about to get their money. They about to get something.
Religion and court don't really work
Listen,
together.
they gonna get something. They got terminated. That's not a grounds for termination.
Transgender beats religion every day.
So you just gonna repeat? So I'm about to debate the both of you. Y'all want to share it, Mike? You want to do a fusion dance so y'all can be one person? Y'all want to do a fusion? I'll wait, raise your power levels, align them shits, and then do the fusion dance. I'll wait. Do it.
I actually. Okay. I'd say it towards the end.
I thought you was about to say you actually have like the earrings so you can fuse. I'm about to say what? I'm about to say, swing that right now. Let's do it. Let's do it. But yeah, so I just feel like that's BS, and that's all I have to say about that. So
society needs to just grow the hell on up.
Yeah, that, and we need to stop forcing things. I'm not even gonna get into that, but
you want to go into consulting the cure now?
I feel like, I need to laugh. Why not? I need a good laugh.
So,
you have a question? Or you waiting for me? I'm sorry.
I'm gonna go to the discussion part that I sent because I want you to answer this question.
Okay, hold on. Let me get the listeners' ones out the way, and then we gonna do yours. I feel like the listeners take precedent.
Whatever.
Why you mad though?
We actually have to. I guess want to say talk about from last week though, because my friend about the school situation.
Oh God,
because he wanted his class to listen to it, and we was kind of all over the place.
He wanted his class to listen to us. Oh God, we are reaching certain plateaus that I didn't think we was ever gonna reach. Marcus gonna teach the kids.
I was shocked. You remember the question?
No,
I don't.
But we about to teach kids.
Hold on, let me just pull the question up real quick. I have it. Just give me a minute. Sorry, listeners. I'm gonna probably edit this out.
Yeah, listen. So,
The question is, why is middle school important?
Okay,
Do you remember what you said? I remember what I said. Well, actually, I had to listen to it.
I said middle school is important because it gives the ground, it gives you the foundation on which you build the rest of your education. Because when you're in, like, let's say pre-K, elementary school, you're learning the basics of, like, things that you learn the basics, how to read, write cursive, math. Elementary school is when they start to try to teach you, like, history, foreign languages, and all these other things that you will go on to need for jobs, because you can't just speak English anymore and get a good job.
That's real. And then just to piggyback off your response, middle school is important because you just actually, I want to say, outside of school, you found the foundation of life. Like, middle school will help you find out what you want to be from, not only from high school on, but like college. It helps prepare you for college, because middle school, I want to say, you finding yourself, like, you, or like what we said last week, attempting to, like, almost find yourself. You're looking for yourself.
Yeah.
You haven't found yourself, but you find
It's the beginning basis.
It's the beginning. So it's like the foundation.
It's like when Ash found Pikachu. It's just like, he wasn't a Pokemon master, but it was the start.
Ash found Pikachu.
You know what I meant. Pikachu was given,
but he didn't like him.
Well, they ain't like each other, but eventually now they're
Ash
partners.
liked him.
Well, listen.
Pikachu was just being a stubborn little rat.
Hey, listen. Hey, don't you dare.
But listen, this is the part that I will cut out for the kids. So, Mr. Griffith class, middle school.
You go with these names again.
No, they listening to us.
Okay.
Mr. Griffith class, you know what? Make sure y'all just do well in school. Don't drop out.
Really love the kids.
I really love the kids. No, just don't, drop out. Continue to strive for it. I feel like everybody got a chance to be the next, like, president or whoever they want to be.
You could get through
That's
anything.
So cliche, but
you could get through anything if Magic made it.
So
that's real though.
So
that's real.
Mr. Griffith, you could cut this out.
Why?
Now we're gonna get into our listener letters for this week.
Okay. So
assaulting the cure.
Yes. So you want foolishness first, or you want, like, semi-foolishness? Matter of fact, pick a number. Between 1 and 3. Pick a number.
We had 3 questions.
No, I'm just saying pick a number, and that's going to determine the level of crazy I'm giving you. And we have multiple, but I'm only going to do 3 today.
3.
Yeah.
It's 7:01.
You in this empire.
Empire starts at 9. It takes me about 30 minutes to get home.
Pick a number.
So we could. I want to say 2.
2.
Be on average level.
So 2. Here we go. The listener puts, "Dear young, intelligent brothers of the cure. Aww. I'd like your thoughts on how to navigate."
Yeah, that's how it started off.
Yes.
Oh, wow. Thank you.
Aww. "I'd like your thoughts on how to navigate the dating game in a tech-driven society. With the suggestion of friends, male and female, I downloaded the dating app Tinder. Mainly to meet new people who seem cool and figure things out."
Did you see
there.
me?
Oh my God.
What area you in?
I've met a guy that seems cool and we have great convos. After a month of chatting via text, we still haven't met in person. We've talked on the phone, followed each other on social media, and he has information with me that you wouldn't normally do. No, he has said, I'm sorry, I'm reading is terrible right now. He has said information with me that you wouldn't normally do with someone that you don't know. He has given me his home address, workplace, schedule, etc.
How did she say the age, or she said the age?
No. In the beginning, he mentioned that he isn't pressed to date, but he would like to hang out. So in this case, is it time to give this nigga the boot? Is he crazy for sharing personal information, or is it just not a big deal to him? Also, when do you think it was enough time between meeting someone on a dating app or website before meeting them in person? Sincerely, Kendall Jenner, the Bayless daughter of Kardashian / gender brothel.
Okay.
So
repeat the question.
What? What? You mean the end, right?
Yeah. The question.
Oh, okay. Is it? She wants to know if she should give this nigga the boot because they haven't interacted. They've been texting for months and haven't met up yet. And is he crazy for sharing all his personal information? Yes, he's crazy for sharing all his personal information.
Okay, so here's what I think. I feel depending on how long y'all haven't talked to, if it's like months, like I don't want to say
months.
Okay, months I could feel like it go anyway. If it's like more than 2 months.
No, it says after a month of chatting via text.
And how long they haven't been talking?
I'm assuming a month.
So let's just say
let's say a solid 2. Let's put 2.
Even that, I feel like, because you don't know what people probably going through at the time. Like, I don't know. He could experience like a death in the family or something like that. He just needed like personal space. Like he just like zoned out or needed to be isolated and all of that. Give it another. I want to say another. I don't want to say another month, but another week or 2. A week.
Listen,
from this episode,
he's nice,
and just text him out of nowhere. As see how the communication is. If the communication is like sort of like not how like when y'all first started, then cut him loose. Other than that,
damn that. You got that man address. Pop up at his spot, son.
Don't do
Be
that.
like, I brought dinner. Where we at?
Because then you're going to get a restraining order against you probably.
What you got to lose? No, let me stop. I say I'll cut him. He get dropped.
Actually, as you listen to this podcast right now, text him.
Yo, man, listen. Drop him from the team. He's sharing out personal information. Matter of fact, he gave her the address. Maybe he wants her just to pop up. Maybe that's what he's been waiting for.
Honestly, he's a good man because I honestly can't see myself.
Man, I have people I've known for years, and they text me. They tell me, "Yo, text me your address." I still won't. I'll say it to you over the phone.
I wouldn't give nobody my job address.
Man, listen, he probably gave her his social security messing around. But man, all right, I feel like you should kick him to the curb. Is he crazy for sharing his personal information? We both agree, yes.
Yeah, I mean, we both agree, but I honestly don't think she should kick him to her. She should just give him, like I said, one more shot, like text him out of nowhere, see like what's what, see how the conversation goes. The conversation is like kind of whack and like, he's not into it. Then, yeah, cut him loose.
Okay.
Put him on the block list. That's what iPhone
And then
has
she
the
was
block
like,
list.
also, when do you think it's enough time between meeting someone on a dating app or website to meet them personally? I would never. I lied.
I did it before. Honestly, I feel like I want to say, between 2 to 3 weeks, tops.
I met one girl online, and it was like long time ago. It was MySpace days. She was bad.
Okay.
Turned out to be crazy. But, I got what I wanted.
Where did y'all
out of
meet?
it. MySpace.
No, where?
Where? I don't know. I think she took the bus to my house.
Oh, you just crazy. Like,
no, she took the.
You don't give an address.
She took the bus. She took the bus, and I met her at the bus stop, and then we walked around. Then we ended up at my house.
That's low because the bus is over here. You far away,
bro. Listen, that was that was high school Marcus. I was doing whatever possible to get that stuff that you and everybody else had before me. I was desperate.
Okay.
Yeah.
But 2 to 3 weeks is tops though. I got questions for you. Like, did he even like FaceTime or did they?
Why not FaceTime? Yeah, FaceTime him.
Like in this Starbucks, it's like a lot of Starbucks.
If you don't have an iPhone, cut him.
If he says he's not about the Starbucks, he's lying. But there's a lot of Starbucks y'all can meet up at, even if it's just like a half an hour. Like, I feel like a half an hour is top.
Listen,
unless
if you don't have
really
an iPhone,
then y'all could.
If he don't have an iPhone and he said there's no Starbucks where he live around anywhere he work or live, he lying.
Especially if you work in the city, there's plenty of Starbucks.
There's a Starbucks on every half block.
Yeah.
So, thank you, listener. I hope that helps. It probably did, but we tried. I don't really know. It's so confusing. So we have. What do you want? Do you want crazy or do you want like fuckboyish?
I don't particularly fuckboyish.
All right.
This sounds funny.
This person says, is it acceptable, to be honest, before I even get to that, both the last question are fuckboyish, so it doesn't even matter. Is it acceptable for females to continue fucking their old fuck buddy while they're messing with you, let alone her old fuck buddy is a nigga that's in your crew? P.S. You didn't know your man's hit until after you've been hitting.
This must be Lyra Lagora, Rick Ross.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. But nah, so I say you didn't know your man's was hitting, that's fine. That's par for the course. But once, like, if that's not your girl and that's just somebody you smash, and she allowed to do whatever she want with her box. Just make sure you wrap it up twice and make sure she wash.
Every time I think about, a girl loving a crew, I just think about how, let's say if I had her first and my man's had her next, I just want to ask how my penis tastes.
Oh, there you go again. There you go again.
I just want to ask that because it's like, I don't know. There's something weird about that.
Man, look, yeah, it's weird about it, but once I found out that my man's was hitting, I think I would stop. Like, matter of fact, I wouldn't even stop. I'd be like, listen, I would tell her, me and my man's would show up there, be like, you gotta choose which one of us you can't rid of.
And then next thing you know, it'd be like the same girl video.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going with. But I don't know. Like, I probably would. If it was my man's, I probably would stop. Like, as soon as I found out my man's was hitting, I'd be like, yeah, I'm good. There's more girls out here in the world. I'm not about to be chilling with my man's and then he'd be like, oh, all right, I'm about to go get some butt. And you know that he going to smash her. Meanwhile, you sitting there looking at your phone. She ain't replied to me since last night. Okay, I see how it is. Like, nah, it's just good.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, drop her from the team. Cuffing season is not that deep in. You could get a replacement ASAP.
Yeah, she's just preseason.
Yeah. So the last question, I'm going to leave this one more so to you because I don't know how to really start with this.
Why?
Because I have no answers with it because when I read it, I was like, I have no answers.
You think I do?
You might have it. So the question is from a female. We will call her
Janae Aiko.
No, Shanae. Shanae asked, how do I get a man to eat ass? That's legit the question. She just put there, even put a question mark at the end, so you knew that was it. How do I get a man
this person sent this to you?
Facebook. I'm deleting the post so you can't see who it is right now. So, and yeah, I mean, me personally, you don't.
Whatever she really wants it though.
Listen, I feel like there's certain things, you know how there's certain things you have to be born. You have to be lucky to be tall as LeBron. Just like you have to be lucky to be as fast as Usain Bolt. You have to be lucky to find a man that's gonna eat your ass.
So the ignorant side of me is telling me to tell you that you should get him drunk or high one day.
Wow.
And
speaking,
just sit on his face.
That doesn't end good. Listen, I got a story from a homegirl that she told me this in college, and it did not end well for her. So her and her boyfriend, she's like big into like all those sex books and all these different things. Her and her boyfriend was having sex one time. He was drunk. It was his birthday. And like they had a hotel suite. So there was other people in the room. She thought they all passed out. They was dead to the world. So they having sex. She was on top of him. And she like
farted.
No, she was rubbing whatever fingers was wet and put it directly in her man's ass. And as you know, they say the G-spot's there and he whatever. And then what made it worse, like all of his friends were still awake. So they just looked and was like, oh my God. God.
Can I ever be in a room with my friends and have them like watch me have sex? It'd just be so
They
weird.
thought he was like drunk and she thought that they were all sleep.
Got you.
So,
Okay.
but back to this eating ass thing. I feel like you
get him drunk and high, and just like put some 50 Shades on, get some handcuffs.
Oh God.
And just sit on his face.
Oh God.
And just like do the Rakishi.
No. You gotta smack your butt cheeks before you go into it.
And then like just sit on him. Sit on his face.
Oh God. She's going to die that night because when he gets up, he is going to snap her neck.
And then honestly, I feel like you should reciprocate.
Oh,
I mean, 50 did it. So
50. I'm sorry. It's certain things I will do for love, but I won't do that. Oh no, I won't do that.
Did it.
I also coincidentally know I have another story. So all right. So speaking of that, I have a friend who got his ass ate. He told us when he told us in the car, he tried to slide it in the conversation. Mm-hmm. He was like, yeah, she was giving me head. Then like she went down, sucked my ball. The next thing I know, she looked mad. And I was like, oh. And then the whole car proceeds to fry him to this day. He told us this in 2012. It's 2015, and we still get traction out that joke. So how do you feel about that? Would you be willing to do that? Because me, I ain't about to do it.
What? Get my butt eat?
Yeah, I ain't about to have that happen. I'm sorry.
I mean, Janae Aiko commercialized it for everybody.
Yeah, she did. But just certain things I am not willing to do.
I mean, I feel like if you whatever happens, happens.
Nope, damn that.
I mean, honestly, your friend is brave for telling that to y'all.
Yo,
y'all
when he tried to slide it in conversation like we wasn't gonna catch that.
This actually, I mean, I'm surprised your friend said it, but I actually heard that before. But there's some people that actually likes it.
Yeah, listen, that ain't here. No sigh.
But until you get like some nooks and crannies in your teeth, then you're gonna be upset.
I'm good. My butt hairy. I can't. I ain't even about to let that happen. Nope. But that's our listener questions for this week. Ask a cure.
Ask the cure.
Consulting
the cure. You making me forget.
You know what? I'm confused too. As we said, if you have any questions for any of our shows or things like that, send it to thecurepodcast@gmail.com. And we will answer your questions to the best of our ability, which sometimes, yeah.
No.
So
we can't read, so
I mean, as you see, I stutter every week, but that's fine. So I have some other thing. You had a question you wanted to ask me.
I did.
Yeah, you forgot it was something you wanted to talk about. Okay, well you're killing me. You're killing me, Smalls. You're killing me.
Oh, I did have questions.
There we go.
So earlier this week, I don't know if you've seen the article. I sent it to you earlier.
You
know Toya, right? Lil Wayne's ex and
I've read this.
Memphitz.
You would ask this today.
She
you son of a bitch.
Gives Memphitz is Memphitz or Memphis?
I don't know. She gives that random country nigga a hall pass.
8 hall pass to cheat.
8 hall passes a year.
Yep, a year. So my question is, would you give your spouse a hall pass? Dun dun dun. See, should let me answer the question before she got that chicken.
Shut up, Wink. Nobody asked you, Patrice.
You should let me answer that.
Oh my God. Nobody asked you. So, as I was saying, I don't think I would give my spouse 8 hall passes a year. That's ridiculous.
Okay.
I will give her none, but if anything were to happen without me knowing, she better hope by the grace of God I never find out, because I will kill her and him like a hawk in the night.
Honestly, feel like if I was,
but I will accept 8 hall passes a year.
If I was in that situation, I will probably, I don't know, unless I'm part of like a threesome.
What kind of threesome?
Because technically that's not cheating.
It's not cheating if she's there.
Yeah.
Nope.
So
it's partnership.
Yep.
We communally we came together as a unit and said we're gonna both smash this one person.
We ride together, we die together.
Yep. Bad boys for life.
But yeah, that's
8 hall pass. First of all,
8 is too much.
8 is too much. Like I remember I heard about a basketball player who his wife gives him 1 a year, like 1 a year to like get out of it. I could do 1 a year, like that's decent. You give me 8.
If I was in that mindset, which when I read this article, I tried to get in the mindset. I feel like if there was like another world and there was another me, it will probably give like 3 a year.
3? I could see that. 365 days.
Maybe 4, because I'll be creative. Be like, here, you got a season, bitch.
Man, man, listen. You got a season. If I had 3, you know what my dumb ass would do? I'd probably blow through all 3 within the first month and be like, God, Christmas is coming. Oh no.
That's why she gonna get seasons. Fall, winter, spring, and summer. But I know she probably won't use the summer because nobody likes to have sex in the summer. Like,
what? If you got central air, you man, please.
Black people with central air.
Yo, it's a lot more than you think.
Unless you live in Freeport or the Hamptons.
It's a lot more people than you think with central air out in these streets, son. But yeah, she's bugging. I mean, listen. But I'm going to skip to something that's kind of breaking news. Have you heard about what happened with Missouri? The University of Missouri?
I was going to say that for last.
Oh, I just wanted to say they actually caught the person who was making the online threats. That's why I wanted to let you know. It was just given to me.
So I mean, we could just jump right into it.
I mean, we could jump into it why not? So as you all know,
because 7:18 the Empire comes on at 9.
Oh, sweet Jesus! As you all know,
just so you know,
the president of Missouri has resigned on Monday. Students for the past week and for actually probably longer than a week have been protesting. There's students that's been on hunger strikes. The football team said they won't play anymore until he's resigned. He finally resigned on Monday, which you think do black people and all the other people, all the racial tension will stop after that. But
honestly, I don't know the backstory to this.
Oh,
like,
okay.
What was the backstory?
The backstory, if I remember correctly, he said something.
I was glimpsing at it, but
hey, it's the bodyguard.
My wax came.
Yeah, because he's talking about I gotta get out of here for Empire.
Yeah.
Wednesday. Yeah, so pretty much the president said some racist things. I can't really find the article to begin what he said. I can't really remember.
Also, it's all about the president?
Oh, hold on. You know what? Here we go. Here we go. You know what? Here. You want your debut? Here you go.
Go ahead, content editor.
I don't want my debut. I just want to make sure these facts are out here. So all of that happened was at University of Missouri, there's been a lot of racist things happening on campus and in student life in general. And every time that happens, the students look at the administration like, what are you going to do about it? The administration either does nothing or they give like weak responses. So the students were like, we need you to resign because you're not doing anything for us. You're not helping out anything. You need to go. And that's when the football team got involved. You know about that part, right? Okay.
Go ahead, content editor.
She has been fiending to be on this show. Nobody asked you, Patrice.
I'm still waiting for our bio for the show.
Oh God, Patrice just I don't know. She has no. Let me tell you what she did. She has no home training. So we went to meet. I'm sorry, this is off topic. We met Charlemagne yesterday. Andrew Schultz. Shout out to the Brilliant Idiots podcast. So we go to take these pictures, right?
Yeah.
Charlemagne comes like after they take the picture. He comes, yo. I want to thank y'all for coming out, showing support. I appreciate it.
You said that to y'all directly?
Yeah. Okay.
So
we was like, I'm like, all right, thanks. I appreciate your show. Blah blah blah. Dapped him up. Dapped Schultz up. Young Hizzy. Young Hezzy.
Did you plug in the cure?
No, I didn't. As I said, I should have had the mixtape, but I wasn't ready. I was scared.
Should have had the flyer.
Yeah, I should have. I'm sorry. So Charlemagne goes in to shake her hand, and she just walks off and plays him, and he looks at me. I was like, yo, I'm trying to teach her home training, yo. I'm trying. I just don't understand. I was like, yo, you're not going to dap my mans? Then she was like, oh, my God, I'm sorry. Then she came back and shit. I didn't realize.
You did that to Charlemagne?
Yeah.
Oh, my Jesus.
Nobody asked you, Patrice.
I think I'll make sure y'all not invited back to any of their shows.
Yeah, we're going to be banned. But as she gave us the background, thank you, because I did not really remember and I couldn't find the article.
I just heard about it, like, honestly, yesterday or today.
Yeah, I've heard about it since last week.
I honestly just heard about it, and then you text me like 12 o'clock at night last night, and I was like, oh, okay. And I just rolled back over.
Bro.
Went back to sleep.
Yeah, because I was online, and some of the things that was getting sent out, like, they was talking about how they was going to be killing black students and all these different things. The KKK was assembling on campus. Teachers were telling them, people were emailing teachers like, listen, there's death threat, there's threats coming around for tomorrow. I can't come to class. They're like, well, you're going to get the 0 if you don't show up. So say no to bullying and bring your ass.
Is it weird I'm becoming numb to this?
No.
Like racism and all of that?
No.
Okay, because honestly, I feel like it's in the news every month. If not every month, every week. If not every week, every day.
Man,
and
listen,
it's just becoming so
it's
annoying.
gotten to the point where between the racism, school shootings, and the police getting off with getting away with literally murder, I'm just over it.
I think that's where it really crossed the line when police is just getting away with murder.
Listen, there's a cop now that was raping women in Oklahoma, in like the slums of Oklahoma. I heard this on the
I think I saw that.
Yeah, like, and they're talking about they just selected the jury. It's a white man, and they have an all white jury when it's all the victims are black women. So let's not even get into that. But so
shout out to Missouri University though.
Yeah, they were on
fighting.
it.
I mean, like I said, I'm becoming numb, so I don't think I can fight.
There's someone that was on a hunger strike for 9 days.
They was on a Gandhi shit. I can't do that.
I couldn't make it. I barely make it 5 hours.
I would have had a Kit Kat by now.
I would, man. What? Don't let me be the lead, the face of the revolution, because they'd be like, we seen that nigga eating pizza. I'd be I'm sorry.
They would be like, he was eating chicken, fried chicken.
Wait, I'd be like, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Man, please, but
I don't know. But yeah,
stay safe out there.
Keep fighting, stay safe. Remember, these cops is looking for any way to try to kill us off. Racism
and get that man who's on the hunger strike a goddamn Snickers. Get him a Snickers. You know how he is when he get hungry.
Racism is not going nowhere no time soon. Probably for like the next 50 years.
Racism is not going to go away until white people are willing to address it and realize that they're the cause of it.
I want to know, do they realize, like, if the roles was reversed, would they stop playing, like, what happened if we start playing the victim cards?
Man. Oh, here goes Patrice.
Our content
Here
editor.
goes Patrice. Oh, my God, Patrice.
When you...
oh, my God.
When you hear us awkward pauses, our content editor is speaking.
Oh my God, Patrice! Can't take you nowhere.
Yeah, if the roles were reversed, honestly, I would use my black card. They'd be like, "Oh my God,
if the roles were reversed,
he stole my book bag."
If the roles were reversed, I'd kick someone's door in and be like, "Oh my God, they broke into my house!"
Right?
I'd be like, "But sir, these pictures, liars! They put these pictures up themselves."
Right.
I'd have Bill Gates' house. I'd have it.
So I want a solid hour. So I want to tell you about these last things. I feel like this is.
I thought we was gonna address Adele.
We was.
I thought we was.
Okay.
Hello.
It's 7:25. I got to 9 o'clock.
Is it me? Oh, that's not how her song goes.
Oh, so we gonna talk about it?
Yeah, why not?
I mean, this just kind of ties into what we.
Yeah, it kind of ties into white privilege, appropriation, and all that good stuff. Also, to our critics, I heard that y'all don't like our segues or Marcus ways, as I call them. Dare with it. I have no better way.
We are still a growing podcast.
We have 6 shows now. I am trying. I'm so tired of getting these text messages every fucking day.
Side note, though.
Every day telling me what I need to do better.
I was trying to get us on podcast 1.
I seen that email. Yo, you be on the low side.
And when he told me that we need to have at least 30K views an episode.
30.
I was like, oh, okay. Thank you. Have a
30K? Man, he just said, man.
I was like, oh, okay.
He just said 30K. I'd be like, sir, why am I wasting your email space? We got a smooth 200.
So
you talking about 300?
I got 2 more lined up, but I haven't heard back from them yet. So,
man, yo, I'm surprised you answered back. I'd have deleted that.
I didn't answer back. I was like, I'm not gonna even waste your time. Like,
I'd have deleted that email feed.
When he said 30K an episode, like.
What he think I am? I'm selling out. What you think we selling our shows?
Like, we averaging 100. Like,
hey, we get to 200 on a good day.
Probably snow days when everybody got no choice but to.
And that's what I'm counting on. Come on, global warming. Give me these snow days. Bring them.
but back on topic.
Yeah. So Adele, there was an article coming out announcing about Adele coming back and everything. And how her last album was on Billboard since 1970.
How old is Adele?
I don't know. Speaking of soul music, Frank. What's going on, G?
Actually,
what's popping?
Actually, it's 112 days now.
Frank?
No, 111.
Lonnie? That's his government, right? Lonnie?
Last time I checked was last Sunday. It was 93 days.
Patrice, check and see if his name is Lonnie.
Lonnie, bro.
It's Lonnie?
Christopher Lonnie, bro.
I'm going to call him Lonnie. Where you at, yo? What's going on, G?
Christopher Francis Lonnie, bro.
Adele came back and even Adele asked where you at, son. What's going on, man?
I just gave up hope.
I ain't give up hope.
I just gave up hope, and I was like, when he comes out, he comes out.
Yo, I'm about to put him in the category of with Dre and Detox. Like
Drake was supposed to come out in September, and then we in November.
But What a Time to Be Alive came out. Diamonds Dancing.
I guess.
Jumpman.
I guess, but it's not. It's Drake and Future, not Drake.
Whoa. Is there a problem with Future? Do you have a problem with Future? Because if you have a problem, we might have to end this podcast right now and go outside and shoot the fan.
I'm just saying.
Okay.
It's Drake and Future. It's like not Drake.
I mean, it's not, but it's good enough. So the article is talking about why massive mainstream success isn't happening for black artists with similar sounds of Sam Smith and Adele and people like that. And they throw Iggy in there for Lord knows why. I have no fucking clue. But what do you think about this?
Is white R&B the new black?
Yes.
That's my question.
Yes. We have thug R&B in the black community. We have August Alsina and Trey Songz and Chris Brown, who's gang banging on everybody. We don't have old school R&B anymore.
We don't, and white R&B is actually having more impact on my life. Because I don't know if you listen to Ed Sheeran. He has some hits.
I cannot, for some reason, get
into it.
You want me to tell you why? Because he reminds me of Carrot Top.
You know what you need to listen to? Thinking Out Loud. That's what made me got into Ed Sheeran. And then watching that video. And then you got Adele with this Hello. Like, I feel like Adele is like almost like 80 years old, looking like she's like 21.
Yo, Adele has the voice of like every old school organ in your church when you just press it and all the pipes just start like.
And it's sad because she's taking out like people who do have like the soul voice. Like I want to say like Jill Scott. Jill Jasmine
Scott,
Sullivan.
Jill Scott shot herself in the foot with that Bill Cosby stuff. Jill was on the rise.
I want to even say when Keyshia Cole was popping. There's a lot of other artists that she's taking the spotlight from, and I don't know, white people are just making a comeback.
White people ain't never listen.
They moving our genre over.
J. Cole done told y'all on Fire Squad, they will come and steal your sound. Blues was a black thing. Blues is gone. Blues. What's the guy made rock and roll? Chuck Berry made rock and roll. You don't see ain't that many black rock and roll artists anymore. You just
Jim Class Heroes was black like rock and roll type of artist.
Man, listen. As I was saying, we only R&B we have in support now is thug R&B, like August Alsina, Trey Songz, Chris Brown, and
that's the only R&B artist that's really out, like mainstream hot.
And this Bryson Tiller dude who I'm trying to get into. I can't really get into it. Then that's other dude, Tory Lanez with the song "Show." What is it? Do it, whatever.
I don't know.
You know the thing here, then you say it. Say it. Do it.
Oh,
yeah. So him, and then it mentions how Tyrese, when he came out with his album Black Rose and was pissed about how he wasn't getting mainstream spins, people was clowning him. I'm beginning to realize he has a point.
That's ridiculous.
I mean, listen. Soon on the kings of R&B is going to be Sam Smith and Adele, yo.
They the same person, I heard.
I wouldn't be surprised. You see, we ain't heard from Sam Smith since Adele came back.
They the same.
I don't even hear that song, Disclosure song anymore.
I actually heard it today.
Oh, okay.
They were playing on.
I'm pretty sure when he was like, "Yo, I'm about to go back to Adele. Like, kill that song. Don't play it no more. I don't want them thinking about Sam.
Right.
It's Adele time." Man, please.
Okay, so for the last couple of minutes, I want to geek out on these two things.
Okay.
You know, that's coming out with Kingdom Hearts 2.8.
Oh, I thought you was about to say 3. I don't give a damn about no damn 2.8.
2.8 is coming out next year.
Next year, bro?
Yeah.
You see, like you about to say next month in time for Christmas.
No, they said next year, like mid of next year. It's pretty hot. You got to look at the trailer.
I'll look at it.
And Dragon Ball Z Super coming out on Toonami though.
Oh, I've been watching it with the subtitles. I ain't going front. Like legit, it's gotten to the point where I think I'm starting to slowly understand what they're saying without reading it.
That's because you was watching Naruto.
Man, listen, yeah, I had to. My friends was like, "You have to watch it. It's better than Dragon Ball Z."
It is.
Well, it's not.
It's on the same level.
It's not better.
It's on the same level. Oh, and I see in the article today that got released today, Grand Theft Auto 6 is going to be a world map. No, it's going to be a U.S. map now.
The whole country?
It's not going to act. But the thing is, guess what?
What?
It's not coming out to 2020. 2020.
Why did you even did you not see the joy in my eyes?
I just see the article today and I was like, oh, this is pretty cool.
Did you not see the joy in my eyes? I played
between 2020 and 2022.
Can you imagine killing?
Yeah.
We was driving her all over goddamn California killing each other. Could you imagine having to chase me across the country? We're going to probably have to stop and get gas now.
They say the online play is going to be, you have to pick a certain state to do the online play.
Oh, that's whack. I thought we was about to be killing all over the world. I was about to be an international murderer. kids, if he's still letting you listen to this part, please don't listen to what I just said.
I told him he's gonna have to cut this off.
Okay, I'm just making sure, but I mean,
have any else to talk about? Any announcements?
Announcement wise, not really. We have
sponsors coming up.
We might have some sponsors. We're talking that into existence. We're working on that.
So y'all gonna hear us taking breaks sometimes.
Yeah, and we are actually working. We have some guests coming up the pipe. Rel is fighting with some people. Tanisha, trying to get her to be on the show, but who knows? Because she be BS and she be drinking.
It's stuff that's happening behind the scenes that we trying to work on. So.
Yeah, but we have some other guests that's going to be real dope. I think we all like, and we just have a lot of things coming up.
Actually, to finish addressing that, I've been asking a lot of people to kind of hold off on like requesting as guests though, because we came out late this year. We wanted to come out since like April, but
last year.
Yeah, no, well. If you want to count
it's about to be
year.
2016, so of last year.
But
why not?
we heading towards the end of the year, so come next year we're gonna have random guests. I actually thinking about we might actually start doing interviews.
Oh shucks, Marcus on the interview is about to get so ignorant. I'm about to be like Taxstone, yo.
And there may be random times that you may see us like just release two podcasts a week.
Yeah, we might could do that.
This is all in talks for 2016. So
yeah. Also, we have the thing I'm hyped about for 2016. I'm gonna plug. We have a feminism versus manism debate.
Yeah.
It's going to be. We're going to bring back our first guest Danielle with someone else versus two of my intellectually ignorant friends, and it's going to be awesome.
Yeah,
we're gonna get. It's just going to be ignorance.
Yeah, because we're trying to. I feel like before the end of this year, we're gonna have 2 more guesses.
Yes, guess. Guesses. But
two more guests. Yeah. So just be on the lookout for that.
All right. Well, anything else you want to say, Patrice? You want to say bye? You wasn't going to get a chance. So yeah. So until next week, see y'all.
Deuces. This is.
Whoa! I haven't been doing this for a while.
Yeah, the
old school joint of the day. We gonna go with Tevin Campbell. Can we talk? I already had it on deck. There you go.
Okay.
All right. So we out. Peace.
Deuces.
Yeah. Goodbye.